Welcome to Conscious Science, your gateway to the mysteries of the universe. Whether you're a seasoned expert or just someone with a curious mind, we're here to make science accessible, engaging, and exciting for everyone. Our mission is simple: to bring you the most intriguing insights from the world of science, breaking down complex concepts into digestible, fascinating stories. From the building blocks of life to the farthest reaches of space, we explore it all. Today, we're diving into one of the most profound scientific theories of all time: evolution. We'll trace its development from Charles Darwin's groundbreaking ideas to the cutting-edge science of modern genetics. Evolution is a concept that has shaped biology, explaining how all living organisms are connected through a common ancestry. But how did we get from the idea of natural selection to the genetic discoveries that drive today's research? Let's start at the beginning. In the mid-19th century, Charles Darwin embarked on a journey aboard the HMS Beagle that would change science forever. His observations of diverse species, particularly in the Galapagos Islands, led him to propose the theory of natural selection. Darwin suggested that species evolve over time as the individuals best suited to their environment survive and reproduce, passing on their advantageous traits. Darwin's finches are perhaps the most famous example. Each species had a beak shape adapted to its food source. But despite the power of Darwin's ideas, he faced a major problem. He couldn't explain how traits were inherited. This mystery would linger for decades, until the work of another scientist provided the missing piece. Enter Gregor Mendel, an Austrian monk with a passion for gardening. In the 1860s, Mendel conducted meticulous experiments with pea plants that revealed how traits are inherited through distinct units, which we now call genes. Mendel's work was largely ignored during his lifetime, but it would later become the foundation of modern genetics. His discovery showed that inheritance wasn't a blend of traits from both parents, as was commonly believed, but instead involved discrete units that are passed down intact. With Mendel's discoveries, scientists now had a mechanism to explain how traits were passed from one generation to the next, solving a puzzle that had eluded Darwin. In the early 20th century, a new generation of scientists began to combine Darwin's theory of natural selection with Mendel's genetic principles, leading to what's known as the modern synthesis. This synthesis was a major breakthrough. It showed that evolution is driven by changes in gene frequency within a population over time. It also introduced the idea of mutations as a source of genetic variation. With this synthesis, evolution was no longer just a theory based on observation. It was a robust framework supported by genetics, mathematics, and paleontology. The next leap in our understanding came in 1953 when James Watson and Francis Crick discovered the structure of DNA, the molecule that carries genetic information. This discovery unlocked the door to molecular biology, allowing scientists to study evolution at the most fundamental level: genes. With the ability to decode DNA, scientists could see exactly how mutations lead to genetic variation, how genes are passed down through generations, and even how new species can arise over millions of years. Today, with the power of genomic technology, we're able to decode the entire genomes of organisms, from bacteria to humans. This technology allows us to trace the evolutionary history of species, identify the genes responsible for specific traits, and even understand the genetic basis of complex behaviors. Evolutionary biology has come a long way since Darwin's time. What started as an idea based on observation is now a detailed, data-driven science that connects the dots between all living things. But the story of evolution is far from over. As we continue to explore the genetic code, who knows what new insights we'll uncover about the origins of life and the forces that shape it. Thanks for watching Conscious Science. If you enjoyed this deep dive into evolutionary theory, make sure to hit that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe for more science stories that will expand your mind. Let us know in the comments what topic you want us to explore next. Until next time, stay curious. Remember, science is an ever-evolving journey, and together, we're just getting started.